Alright guys, this is Lan here with his second Disgaea tutorial, and this is going to take place after you've unlocked the Land of Carnage. So, you're in a land that is very hellish, with enemies 10 times stronger than you could ever hope to be, and you haven't been able to buy new weapons for the past 20 hours of gameplay. So what do? Well, the answer is very simple. You can't get the other items any other way but by the item world. See, it's based on a tier system, and you can't get any items above rank 30, and there's up to rank 40. So, you can get ranks 31 through 34 in any item world, and you can only get ranks 35 through 39 in the Land of Carnage's item world. So, for this you're going to need a couple of things. You're going to either need several level 100 items, so you can go in and pillage everything that you can, and you're going to have a couple of ways that you can do this. All of the convenient ways involve reverse pirating simply because it's the fastest way to find surefire, strong enemies. And for this, I would recommend you use my last video, which involved the power leveling and tier leveling, so you can get yourself a rank 6, which is the Master Thief class, a rank 6 thief that is level ceiling, 9,999, and knows the Lucky Finger ability, which costs 30,000 mana. So you can get that. You're pretty much set with rank 39 items. You can steal anything that you want with the hand items, you know, the awesome hand, the thieving hand. All those you can steal with, or if there's no enemies on board that you can find that have anything that you want at that particular time. And what you are looking for are legendary rank 39 items, and those are as follows. The best fist is the Ultimus, the best sword is the Yoshitsuna, the best spear is the Drill Emperor, the best bow is the Lovely Cupid, the best gun is the Megiddo Cannon, the best axe is the Apocalypse, the best staff is the Omniscient Rod, the best physical monster weapon is Satan's Motor, the best magical monster weapon is the Astaroth Text, and the best armor is the Super Robo Suit, and you're also going to especially want the best emblem, which is the Arcadia. Now, if a good deal of the weapons and armor that you heard sound familiar to you as a Disgaea player, it's because those were the top class items from the previous games. Those were all the rank 40s, and now they've been dumped down to rank 39 to make room for even more powerful stuff. Now, one thing that you're going to notice about the one thing on this list that's probably the most important, and that's the Arcadia, is that I've never once seen an enemy carry it. So you're going to have to use the second method. You can't just steal it. You're going to have to look for a green chest, because the greens have legendary items in them. You're going to be looking around for a green chest, and you're going to want to destroy that with your thief, or if you choose to, you can transfer the ability to someone stronger. I use the thief just for convenience purposes, but you're going to want your thief to destroy the chest, and inside you're going to find stronger item than you would before because of the Lucky Finger ability. What it does is it allows your whatever you find inside to be a rank higher than what it would be before. So for example, if you were to find a legendary Exodus inside of a green chest, you would instead have that leveled up to a legendary Arcadia, which is probably the most important thing on this because you can't get it from an enemy. As for everything else, you can get it from enemies, but it's very circumstantial, they're very rare and hard to find, and I find that whenever I'm looking for like a legendary Yoshitsuna on an enemy, I can't find it, so your best bet is to probably just use the chest route. If you happen to get lucky and see something, by all means, use a hand and steal it from the enemies, but I find it best to just go with a green chest. Now there is one other way that I'm not going to show here on this video, and it's you can do it by normally just going through the item world. If you find a really good room with a lot of geopanels that you can build up a really good chain, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to build that chain up, and you're going to want to use your Geomaster and just keep spamming the bonus change over and over again until the bonus for completing the stage is whatever you want it to be. I would highly recommend that you have people that are capable of taking out the Land of Carnage, and this is pretty circumstantial because if you don't have the right equipment, it's really hard to do. So it's best to go with the first two methods, not to mention just sitting there constantly using bonus change. You can sit there for 10 minutes at a time and not get what you want. So I find it better to just do it this way. Now, the next thing that I'm going to tell you guys to do is that you may or may not, depending on what you want to equip your movers with, but if you want them to have the best level shoe, since it's the only minor accessory that is even worthwhile, since it's the highest level shoe, you may want to invest some time in finding a legendary Barefoot X, and since it's the best shoe, you're going to want to pay attention to something called the rarity, which you may or may not have noticed before. The rarity does more than just determine if an item is normal, rare, or legendary. It has a special bonus ability if you have 2 or 3 or 4 items of a matching rarity. It gives you an overall, meaning everything from HP all the way down to speed, a stat boost. And since this is the highest level shoe that you can get, this is going to be the first item that you're going to want to pay attention to rarity for. All the above, the Arcadia, the Yoshitsuna, the Ultimus, everything above, do not bother worrying about the rarity. Just make sure that they're legendary. We'll be worrying about the rarity in the next video. But I just want to emphasize, make sure that your rarity is something that you can work with. And I say rarity 0, it really doesn't matter. Rarity 0 is just the easiest thing to remember. That's why I would assume a lot of people say rarity 0. It's not like the rarity 0 is even better than what a rarity 7 would be. But it's just the easiest to remember. You don't get confused. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's easy to remember 0. Anyways, guys, I think that about does it. So just to explain and reiterate on a little list level, first thing that you want to do after you unlock the Land of Carnage is make sure you have a level ceiling Master Thief for their 30,000 mana ability, which is the Lucky Finger. And then you're going to just have them run amok in the item world when you're reverse pirating. Have a bunch of items at level 100 just so you can get through all the floors, the bottom floor especially, because that's the one that you're going to get the biggest take on. So after that, just collect all the rank 39 items that I listed for you, and you should have a pretty fun time getting ready for the next step, which is, of course, getting your rank 39 items and getting down to the bottom level so that you can get your rank 40, which is what you are going to worry about the rarity for, but we'll worry about in the next video. This is Lancun. I hope you guys enjoyed my second Disgaea tutorial, and I hope to make my third one, which is going to be getting your rank 40s and what to do with them. So, hope you guys have a good day. This is Lance signing out.